Hi, how are you? We're getting closer to the end of the week, thing.
Yeah. Thursday.
It is Thursday. Again, continue that on our lessons for crash, play schools, and those.
Yeah.
That maybe actually after Belfast week, I think nobody has any idea what day it is. Bank holiday threw everybody out. Everybody's all over the place.
Possibly.
Drinking on a Tuesday morning. I mean, I felt sorry for the American people who were some Belfast whiskey. Tim was doing some of the presenting. I think it was at 7 a.m. and he was drinking cask strength stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, we've no idea what devotion to the cause is, huh?
Rough as a badger.
Yeah, and he I was watching one of the ones that Tim was doing. I think he was doing with was it with Beardy Dave, or he was doing it with somebody else first. And during the thing, he got sort of, oh yeah, by the way, you're doing another presentation now afterwards. So, God love him.
I know.
It was a tough job. They all had to drink during the week.
Oh,
some of us had to work.
Bless them.
So Belfast Whiskey Week was 5 weeks ago. It feels like now, or it feels like it's never ending. Anyhow, today, Catherine, I said we'd a special guest. Catherine, sorry, Katie, sorry, you haven't done anything wrong today. We have a special guest. We have one of only 30 miniature Kuiga sets in this month's auction.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are so cute, aren't they?
I
and
love
even
the
the stave and everything.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
it's cool.
adorable?
Two of us. Jinx. Hey, you're right. Oh! But
Right.
the ground that Brendan and Michael above in Boylock and all them that are treading now is legal potching.
Yes.
And so for many, many years it was illegal in Ireland. And there was hooch distilleries all over the place, boys up in the mountains and up in the hills and in their garden sheds. I mean, there was more. I find it entertaining. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the old RT snippets on YouTube or anything like that, where the Gardaí were raiding these places, and you're thinking, yeah, right. I'm sure they were pouring it out. But we have something. We have a precursor to all of these modern releases, and this is Bunratty Irish Potcheen, and spelled Potcheen, now legal on the front of it. So in 1997, Potcheen was made legal again. Strangely enough, when we were looking into this, it's still illegal in Northern Ireland. Potcheen.
I didn't know that.
I wonder, does Brendan know that?
Do you think Brendan did care?
Probably not. Brendan wouldn't care. You're absolutely right. But, so there's one of the first ones done. It was brought out, you can see it was brought out for a tourist market. I've never tasted that. I don't know what it's like in comparison. I'm sure there's a huge evolution to where it is now. I mean, again,
yeah.
I know Brendan, I know Michael, I know a lot of the guys who are doing potching now are doing mash bills as potching.
Yeah.
It's not just new make, and it's not just pot still new make or whatever the case may be. He's deliberately doing it. So that was the Kuiga one, finished in the 5 beer barrels from the 5 different old provinces of Ireland.
Cute.
But it is as cute as a button, isn't it? So that's in the auction. One of the things that I've been ranting and raving about lately, which I do a fair bit of ranting and raving,
Yes, you do.
is collectability. And we're always getting asked the questions, what am I going to collect and what do I do and all that sort of stuff. So again, we've mentioned in the past, everybody likes the annual release. I think the annual release is a great thing from a collectability point of view. It's once a year, it's a spend once a year. The rest of the year, if you're drinking or whatever the case may be, is a different animal. But for a once a year, an annual release, it's an easy thing to do. So if you're doing it for your kids or you're doing it as a pension thing, it's one lump sum once a year. So we've talked about the Middleton Very Rare. Everybody knows that, and everybody's into collecting the Middleton Very Rare. There's various different sets and mini sets and subsets and all that sort of stuff. So the full 1984 was the first year. I'm sure everybody knows that at this stage. They changed the packaging in 1990. Up until 2017 was the old shape. Anybody who's coming to it new now and then is asking my opinion, I say, look, if you're doing Middleton, do the new set from thing, because to try and shop backwards can be expensive. Even the new shape 17. But also there's the Bushmills annual release, and with a year on the front of it. Riders Tears is another one. So Riders Tears, the cask strength. 2011 was the first year of that. That's the one that's in the book shape with the 2 glasses. It's lovely.
It's lovely.
Really, really hard to find. But one of the things that I mentioned about Writer's Tears is it is proper limited edition.
Yeah.
And I know people go on about Middleton Very Rare, but I mean, some of the years Middleton Very Rare could have 50, 60,000 bottles.
Like that one's got 2,640.
So that's 2016.
Yeah.
So again, there's only 2,000 of them out there. It's cask strength, so it's a limited edition as opposed to the 40% ABV of Middleton Very Rare. And a lot of them would have been drank because people would have, and it was at a good price point.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it was.
this year's one, I seen it, Celtic had it for sale, Bradley's, all the places had it for sale, about €130. So again, it's considerably cheaper than the Middleton Very Rare. And to me, it is proper very rare.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
It's got a low production number, so that's a good one to have. There's a few years of that do cost. I mean, the first year, obviously 2011, is a hard one to find. I think any of them we've sold have been considerable money.
People are getting to understand that they're collectible, but when it came out first, people were drinking them.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I've seen somebody mention that about the Teeling Centenary 14. I think Ben Lucy made a comment that he reckons there was only 25 of them left. I think there might be a bit more.
Yeah.
But his point was, in 2014 when it was released, nobody was thinking of a collection. Nobody was thinking of a set. It was the year of gathering. There was a load of different things on that. So the same would have been the same with Writer's Tears. 2013 I think is another hard one to get as well. But again, I shouldn't be saying this, but I am. Do anyhow. The lunacy of the Irish whiskey market at the minute is, in our June auction, I think it was, you could have bought the 16, 17, 18 and 19 Writer's Tears cask strength for less than the price of one Middleton 2020.
Oh, I remember you saying that the other day.
So you could have bought the 4 limited edition bottles for the less than the price of one Middleton Very Rare 2020, which to me, the numbers have never been confirmed by Middleton, but they're talking about 16,000 bottles.
Yeah.
Collectively, there's probably only 16,000 bottles in the 4 years of Writer's Tears. So it's a good one to have. They've also got Bernard and Rosemary. They've got the Irishman brand as well. That was their original starting point, the Irishman. They've done a few collaborations with Dick Max, with Finn Down and Dick Max. That's the new peated red ale one, and that's the old coffee stout one. Again, 276 bottles and 240 in that one there. So again, they're good ones to have. Marty McShane's the man for Irishman, isn't he? He's got nearly every one of them. The 17 really is good drinking whiskey. But there's also these older boxes. This one's a mad one. There's the hinge on the front. It rotates. So it's got the other way. Show the other way. So it goes down like that there. So that's the 2010 bottle. Again, 2,850 bottles. It's got a certificate. It's got everything in there. Cask strength, 53%. Not a good one to have. Not a good collectible bottle. If all goes to all, and the price falls out of it, drink it. It's good whiskey.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the cognac one as well. That's another good one. 2 other ones that I wanted to mention in today's video was Connacht. So this is the first cask. It's a new release. I think there was only 500 or 150 or something.
We'll find out now when I
open it up. I can't remember. No, it's 800. This is the
So,
okay, so this is the anomaly of this one. I remember seeing this. So it says on the neck of the bottle number 682 of 800 bottles, but on the certificate it says 1 of 862. So obviously the other 62 are either being kept for prosperity and for the brand themselves, or somebody went to the Jade School of mathematics and can't count.
She's not happy with you. Look at that face.
Oh, sorry, Jade. But that'd be like something you'd do. That would be like something you'd do. It'd be a nice one to have. Again, I know guys who are trying to do the first release from every new distillery.
Yeah.
So all the new distilleries as a future collection thing. I think that's a lovely idea.
No, it is.
And it'd be nice to have a first bottling from all of the new distilleries since we started. Mr. Bradley, He done a West Cork very rare. Michael Bradley Michael in Bradley's, sorry, not Michael Bradley. Michael in Bradley's down in Cork. They done that to celebrate their anniversary and how long that they've been producing good stuff. How many bottles were there? Number 223. I don't know, I can't remember how many there was at the time.
Doesn't say.
But he did call it very rare.
Good on him.
I don't think the name has been copyrighted very rare, because there is very rare. Actually, on the front of Dunville's, my favourite lads, it says very rare as well, and the big VR as well. So that's that.
It was limited to 200 bottles.
But is the bottle number not 200 and something?
Yeah, 223. Somebody's lying.
Again.
This is a
Lads.
limited edition bottling. 200 bottles of a single cask West Cork Irish whiskey, produced especially for Bradley's off licence. Cork.
And bottle number 223.
Bottle number 223.
Of 200.
Oh.
Does that make it ultra uber rare?
Must do.
Because if it's not even supposed to exist.
No, but you know the way they do extras just in case of breakages and stuff. But it'd be still nice to have. Still limited edition.
Extras. It's like the
It's very
Dungorney
rare.
1964. We've only got a single cask of it. Oh look, here's bottle number 1500. Anyhow, there is always some creativity in labelling and numbering, trying to have that exclusiveness.
I know.
You know? Not that I'd comment on them things, because
No, not you.
not me. Alright.
I reckon other companies have jades too.
They've all got jades. Every company should have a jade. We love our jade. Well, we sort of have to, because
We
she's
do
our daughter
love
as well.
our
But, I mean,
jade.
yeah. Let's not get carried away. But every company should have a jade, because jade is... Most people get to know Jade now because she answers the phone and she's happy and chirpy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she's happy and chirpy all the time. Especially in the mornings.
Shame about
Anyhow.
the weather today.
Shame about the weather today. Right.
But anywho, people,
Back tomorrow.
Back tomorrow.
Going live tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Yes.
We have our charity sets, which were last minute substitutions. We've got two, thank God. We've got two. They're going in at the last minute, and that's about it. We shall be here tomorrow. Bye.
Adios.